Hello and welcome to my channel Nikki Psychic Medium. This is a pick a card reading. There's three paths to choose from. Please just take a moment to sit in some quiet space and just go with what you're guided to, and I hope the reading resonates for you. Please feel free to provide some feedback, and yeah, don't forget to subscribe if you enjoy my readings, and happy listening. Hi everyone, this is group 1 for this reading. If you picked group 1, you picked the crystal rainbow fluorite. This is a really beautiful crystal. It's got sorts of greens and warm, it's got like a kind of warm yellow in it as well. In particular with this crystal, this is very good for helping with creativity, clear thinking, focusing, concentration, probably for some reason I'm feeling like towards studying. If there's stuff you need to get done at home, I don't know why, I'm just feeling really drawn to that, like focusing on tasks that need to be done as well. So yeah, that's the crystal that you picked, rainbow fluorite. So the feeling that I get with this group is some need to get stuff done, just like so many things going on, and I feel like a lot of mental kind of anguish here as well with group 1. I can see like needing to pay bills. I don't know why, but I'm getting like gas bills and electricity and all that stuff. For some reason, like I feel like some people are kind of, I don't know, getting ready for the winter time or something like that. So organising things. I mean, Australia where we live isn't, I suppose it depends on where you live, but where I live is not, you know, particularly really cold in the winter. But I see like gatherings. This could just be symbolic here. I see like someone gathering firewood, and they're like bringing it from outside and into their home to warm their home up. So what I kind of taken from this is it's not just about obviously the sort of the earthly side of things and needing to get obviously like bills paid and organising your home and putting, maybe sort of having a clear out and stuff. I also feel this is about you needing to energize you and your home, because I feel like, you know, when you build that sort of, you're putting that fire into your home, you're bringing in the timber, you're lighting that timber, building that fire, and you're waiting for it to warm up, and so you can sit down and you can be comfortable and you can be cozy. So to me, it's kind of like a feeling like you're kind of building things up for something. So it's like time to start working on something, to bring this into your life, into your home, into your world, and working on something that maybe you've possibly been thinking about. This could be connected to career, this could be interpersonal work, this could be relationship building. There's so many different aspects here that I feel with this group. I'm just going to turn the cards over. It's only picked 3 cards for each reading. I just wanted to be a bit more, just give a bit more of a sharp message for this group. So what we've got here is communicate clearly here. So you've got joys, blessings, and intuition here. It's beautiful. This lady's like looking up to this little bird's nest here, and this little chick's has hatched. And it looks like there's like a sunflower or something shining behind her. We've also got hydrate here as well. So interesting enough, like 33 is a very powerful number as well. So this could be a big year for group 1. Could be connected as well to like birth charts as well. So I feel like there could be some possible sort of things happening to do with your signs and your what time and date you were born. And you could have a look into that if you haven't, see what's happening for this year for you in your astral house as well. I feel quite strongly. Lots of working things out here, lots of busyness and working things out. This is like, I feel like this is a year of kind of nesting, That's probably why I saw like that fireplace, with that sort of building that fireplace in that home and making it cozy. So like sort of nesting and nurturing yourself, and preparing for a new year next year. Like I know we've still got a while left of this year ahead as well, but I feel like nurturing and sort of building that nest and laying those eggs, and then waiting for them to hatch. You've got some opportunities coming for you. So obviously hydrating in terms of physically making sure you're drinking enough water. Maybe you need to be in the water more as well to help sort of help balance you as well, sort of physical side, mental side, mind, body and soul, that grounding as well. If you don't have like fish like at home or something, I feel like having fish around you and seeing like them swimming in the fish tanks and stuff is very good for you. Like it's very calming. Just a time to be very calming on the mind as well. You've got communicate clearly here. It's funny enough because there's dolphins on this card too. So do feel very connected to water with group 1. Could be connected to star signs, possibly like Pisces and Aquarius. I think Aquarius is actually an air sign, but I feel drawn to Pisces and Aquarius and Cancer as well, and Libra, which I know isn't a water sign either, but I feel really drawn to those signs here too. Communication, very important at the moment, especially around certain people that are in your life right now. I don't know if this could be connected to family members or people that are sort of close in your relationships. Communication's very, very strong here, important at the moment. Make sure you are clear about what you need and what you want as well, and don't be afraid to ask people for help. I feel that that's important here. I see these little gold bits here, like this, I don't know what it is, like just bits of gold, but I see that as money as well. So maybe you need to be communicating clearly to the universe as well about what it is you want. Very big year, I feel, career-wise, as in building things up. Next year will be a better year in terms of direction, but I feel this year is just about gathering information and focusing on what you need to do. I'm also seeing like a how do I word this, like a sort of task manager kind of thing on a big piece of paper with a bit like a calendar, but more for like just things that you want to be doing. Not like a manifestation board, not a calendar, but something in between, and writing down this year, like what your goals are for this year, what you want to achieve, and then obviously ticking them off as you go through to finalize this year ahead. You've got the Archangel Haniel here. Joys, blessings and intuition she is bringing to you. So how beautiful is that? Even possibly like a new birth here with some people. Maybe some of you are looking to have an addition to the family, or there's a new addition coming into the family. Could be possibly like a grandchild or a niece or nephew or something like that as well. Birthing here of new life. But then this could also as well relate symbolically to channels. I've just got channels, like new channels, like channeling new parts of yourself. So some of you could possibly be quite strongly interested in sort of psychic spiritual side. Intuition's quite strong, and looking into like channeling or something like that, kind of working on a bit like meditation, but sort of channeling more. Again, like a bit as well, like with the Reiki and connected to that energy healing and stuff like that as well. So I'm really drawn to August time as well. I feel that there's maybe some fun to come in August for some of you. Maybe booking something, going away somewhere, or a little trip coming up or something like that. But having some fun with friends or family, and that's kind of linked, I feel, to this as well. So Yeah, so this archangel just brings you her blessings and joy, and it's funny, like the intuition as well. So just yeah, just keep going, group one. You're doing well. Give yourself a pat on the back. I feel that there's an honoring here to pat yourself on the back. I feel like there's been some darkness for some of you, and it's clearing now, and I see like a lighter end at the tunnel. I do feel that there's still some struggles for some of you out there. I feel that there is some turbulence possibly going on around you at the moment. Could be connected to some relationships. Just feel maybe there's a need to step back just a little bit there and just kind of accept things as they are, and just kind of like go with the flow there as well. Yeah, so that was the reading for group one. Short and sweet. I hope you enjoyed that, and thank you for listening. Hello and welcome to group two. So if you picked group two, you picked the crystal, which is a selenite generator, and this can be used to actually charge your other crystals if you have some, or if you wanted to get one of these. It's really good for charging your crystals. We've got the chakras here on the front. So selenite's a very good crystal for calming energy. It brings peace, and it also helps with mental clarity as well. So if you're needing some sort of help with that, then this is a really good crystal. Really feel like strongly here focusing on your well-being. So again, obviously you've got the chakras on this crystal, but I feel like also while holding this crystal, that some of those chakras, your chakras might need some sort of like tweaking, as in some certain areas that need opening up, and kind of this could be done in meditation as well. You could just really focus when you're doing those deep breaths on your chakras and feel which ones that you're drawn to mostly, that and they will be the ones that you need some healing brought to. So I feel like as in drawing that light in and especially like to these particular chakras. That's just how I feel with that. This is a very heavy crystal, and to me I'm feeling like this is like, I feel like strength is coming to you if you feel it hasn't been, and maybe you've been asking for strength to come your way. Also, some of you could be actually into like bodybuilding, or like physically like working out and building up your strength was in muscles and stuff as well. I'm also getting like Pilates and yoga and all that sort of muscle building type exercises there would be really good for you. I don't know why, but I'm getting like drawn to like the legs here and the feet. So even possibly running or doing more walking, getting out the house more, I feel really drawn to. So exercise, I feel, is really important here for group two. I'm seeing an orange again, and I normally get that when it's due to vitamin C, like low levels of vitamin C, or that needing to build your immune system up a bit. I mean, there are a lot of nasties going around at the moment, so I feel like strongly with looking after your health as well here. So fitness is really strong here. I feel health wise, again, making sure you're getting those nutrients in your body. I even seen like a NutriBullet, so like making those sort of like smoothies and stuff as well. And carbs as well. I'm seeing pasta, so maybe carbs will kind of, I mean, pasta's not always the best thing to eat, but I feel you need some more carbs. Maybe you're giving out more than what you're putting in, so I feel like just food is quite important here, and trying to keep your body, keep it strong as well. Give yourself some strength here as well. I'm seeing a book, and I'm seeing the pages sort of like flicking over really fast. So I don't know whether you've been rushing through something, or maybe it's possible studying, or there's some kind of like homework, but stuff that maybe you're kind of brushing through too fast. I feel this is a reminder to slow down a bit and make sure you're absorbing and taking everything in that you need to. If there's anything in particular that you're learning about at the moment, or maybe you're just generally just like rushing from here to there and you're not really kind of being present. So I feel like a big reminder to be really present at the moment. I feel that's really important. to keep you grounded as well. Let's have a look at the cards and see what we've got. So you've got freedom, moving on and letting go, opportunity, and we've got reawaken. So beautiful cards. I feel really drawn when I feel with this connected with freedom. I feel this is kind of to do with I feel if there has been someone that that's in your life, I feel like you've already let them go, or there's kind of like someone's let you go, someone's kind of gone, so it kind of has given you this freedom to find what you're all about. That's how I feel. So I feel like there's been some restrictions lifted off you, even though possibly it didn't feel like that, and it's been, you know, it's like whatever you've let go of, or whoever's let go of you, has helped build this stability here. There's this structure here. So I feel like yeah, it's just a really positive card. Beautiful. This moving on, letting go. Also, this bird's like sort of come out this cage and it's sort of flying over the horizon here, and there's all this land here as well, all this freedom. There's this vine sort of growing down here around this bird cage as well. So a butterfly here, which to me kind of I feel is well connected to the beautiful guides and family members in the spirit world, letting you know that they're here and supporting you on your journey. Maybe this is a possible move coming up as well. This could also be keys. I see keys to like a new property or something like that, and it's just going to give you like a newfound freedom, new energy, maybe possibly a brighter place to live, or maybe that's something that you're kind of wishing for here. What else have we've got? We've got opportunity here. So whatever's sort of gone on, whatever's been happening for you recently, this could be connected to relationships around you, even possibly like a job letting you go. If that could be the case, it might be coming up for some of you. Might not have happened yet, but I feel like a possible letting go of a certain role, and it's going to give you a newfound freedom to work on something else. And it's like this lady's sort of, to me, like I see like her throwing all these, I don't even think they're coins, but like throwing all these golden coins into the air. So there's like this new opportunity here, like stability, and it will bring whatever you are going to find in terms of stability in yourself. It's going to help you focus and work on something to bring you more stability. So do feel really connected to like, yeah, new job, employment offers and stuff. You've got reawaken as well, which is so part of this reading. Is absolutely beautiful, because it's like that moving on, letting go, and reawakening of yourself. Like, I don't feel like you're quite there yet. I feel like you're still, because there's cobwebs here, this spider web, sorry. So I feel like there's still this pull to an attachment, an unhealthy attachment that's been in your life. And there's some healing going on here. There's some rest here, but there's also growth. There's these beautiful flowers growing around this little fairy's head, and these beautiful wings of colour here. And I know there's no rainbow on this, but for some reason I just saw like a rainbow coming over here. So there is healing, and there is still some sort of reverting back to old ways, and just struggling some days with that energy. But I also feel like once you kind of get past that and you can move through that, you will feel free, and then the opportunities will come for you. So whatever you're stuck in, it could be just stuck in yourself with something that's kind of, you know, still kind of catching you and you can't quite release it or get rid of that. Work on these chakras as well. Like I said with this, work on this. Try and work on some healing for yourself. If it's meditations or Reiki, or it doesn't have to be a spiritual level. I mean, you could just write down in a diary things that you're feeling and what you want to kind of release. But I feel like once you kind of get to, I feel like over the next 6 months, so it's going to take a little while, but I feel for some of you, but I feel like once you get sort of past this point of keep sort of going back to these old attachments. And it doesn't have to be like a physical person, but you could in your mind just be going back to some unhealthy attachments here. And I feel then there's that opportunity to move forward and to let go, and then you will have a newfound freedom here, and then the opportunity will come, especially like for work as well and career. Yeah, I also feel like drawing, so I feel like creativity here for group 2. Very much writing stuff down, even using colours like pens, colour pens of how you're feeling and stuff like that. I'm seeing toenails being painted, so maybe you need to nurture yourself a little bit. I mean, obviously it doesn't necessarily mean for all women this reading, and maybe some of you guys might like to paint your nails too. But just like looking after yourself and just valuing yourself a bit more, I feel. So I hope that's given you some insight, group 2, and thank you for listening. Hello and welcome to group 3. So this crystal here is Aragonite. This crystal is a wonderful crystal for calming, grounding yourself. It's a stone of truth as well, and it helps stabilize emotions. It's got lots of beautiful like greens, greeny blue colors through here. I feel really drawn to like the snow for some reason. I don't know why, I just saw like Canada or something, and the skiing and being in the mountains. It just feels like I just felt like I was out in the wilderness then, in the mountains, in the trees, and in that sort of cold snow, and feeling that kind of feeling life, feeling alive. That's how I feel with this. I don't know whether some of you have kind of had your head in this kind of, I don't know why, but I see hibernation, or kind of not coming out too much, or maybe you need to sort of spend more time in the outdoors, in nature as well. Because I'm seeing like someone hiking up a mountain as well, which is interesting, in the snow. So that's what I'm seeing, like climbing a mountain, and it's like I'm seeing like a bit like Everest, and those people that go and challenge themselves to climb a mountain. And I'm not saying that's necessarily what you are doing for group 3, but I feel like it's I feel like a real strong sort of determination here. So there's been some challenges around you, and it's like as if you were feeling a bit like, oh, what else can life throw at me? That's the feeling that I was getting. But it's like you're really determined to climb this mountain. You want to get to the top, and it's like it's clear for you. It's going to be difficult. Yep. I mean, things in life aren't always easy. Challenges are hard. But you're determined to do this. There's going to be some stops on the way, some rest on the way, and you will get there. You will succeed. I feel like quite academic as well with this reading with group 3. So it's maybe some of you were looking at studying maybe degrees or something kind of like, you know, very in depth. I feel very drawn to the medical side of things as well. So like nurses, doctors, yeah, that sort of thing, paramedics, and all those sort of people that have to kind of work in that sort of industry as well. I just feel really strongly drawn to that for some reason. What else is coming through from Spirit for group 3 before I turn these cards over, which I will do in a minute? I just like to sort of see what else comes through first. Does some of you watch as well that things don't go missing? I don't know why, but I saw someone like using their wallet or purse or something and taking a bank card out, and I feel like it's just a warning as well about just try and be careful where you put things so you don't lose things and stuff like that as well. It just came through. The stone of truth. So I just feel like maybe some of you just need to ask yourself, like, you know, Are you, or what's ever happening in your life right now? What can I do to make a difference? What can I do to change this? How can I help change my direction if you feel a bit stagnant at the moment? I feel. Let's see what cards we've got. So wonderful. We've got Archangel Raziel, wisdom, inspiration, and Akashic records. What a beautiful card. Love that. We've got triggers, and we've got let go. Wow, how beautiful is that? So really drawn to this triggers card. So the first thing I would say, so this card is obviously these bubbles here sort of connect to memories, and can be connected to past trauma, inner child trauma, stuff from your childhood, even recent things that possibly happened. And maybe there's just some things that, you know, are sort of triggering aspects of you that you kind of want to let go of, I feel. And it's funny enough, because she looks like she's kind of got all this stuff in her hand, and she's like blowing it away, and it's being taken away, like up to the gods, up to the angels, up to the universe, and they are going to handle it. To me, I kind of see this card like a bit of a prayers being answered. There's these books, and there's these scrolls, and things have been written down in these books, and information has been put into these books, and it's being given to the universe, it's being given to the gods, being given to the angels, however you want to look at it. She's got her feet bathing in this beautiful water, but it's so calm and still, connecting to the ground, connecting to the earth energies here. Very magical card. I love this beauty. It's got wisdom, inspiration. So maybe just really focusing at the moment on that sort of inner, your inner knowledge of life, and that sort of soul level of what's sort of happening for you. Maybe even picking up some books from the library and learning something that you're interested in. Like I said, I don't know why I was really drawn to like the medical field of things, but it doesn't have to necessarily be that. It could be even homeopathic sort of stuff as well. So like the oils and herbal medicines and things like that might interest you, or having a look into that side of things. Like feeling inspired to sort of open your eyes to new things. This is what this archangel, I feel, is trying to bring in for you. I feel like a very gentle angelic soul with this lady here. So I feel like some of you I feel like quite a gentle energy here. So much love to give as well. I just feel like such a pure heart connected to this card. And it's just like as well, this letting go. What do you need to let go of that doesn't kind of serve you anymore? Are there people? Are there things that you're holding on to from the past that you now need to kind of look at sort of working on and letting go and moving forward with that? The stone of truth, what's triggering you? What truths? What is your truth? What is it you want to show and shine to the world, and what are you holding back from? Be your truth, be you. I feel that this is really important for this reading here as well. And it's funny because this Argonite is also about the grounding as well. So I feel like this is really important here. Bathing your feet in water helps stabilizing your emotions as well. Yeah, I'm just gonna actually get the, I don't normally do this, but I'm just gonna get the book on the message for the Archangel, because I feel like there's a bit more information to this card. It says when it appears, basically, when it appears, it marks a time of grand openings and personal revelations to you. So this angel of mysteries brings valuable guidance and profound connection to spirit. So the information you seek from the most sacred mysteries of spirit to specifics about your future, your career, or your personal life is basically saying is available to you now. This indicates that you could be facing an important decision and maybe searching for some wisdom to guide you. You can now open the records to answer all your questions, great and small. Invoke Raziel's presence and get ready for life-changing inspiration. But I feel that there's some work to be done on whatever's happening with you at the moment. Could be to do connected with I don't know if some of you, I feel like connected to like father relationships here, as sort of the male relationships in your life as well. I mean, everybody I think has some type of triggers. I think it would be possible for no one to have and be triggered by certain things that happen in our lives. And I guess it's just learning how we deal with them and how we kind of handle them and how we work through them. So maybe possibly things have been coming to a head a bit with this, and you feel now's a need to change that. And then when you let go of that, when you let go of what's holding you back, I just feel like as if things will just come rushing in for you. It'll be like a flood of things that you've dreamed of or that you've wanted, opportunities and doors opening, like they will come flooding in for you. I mean, this is only a short reading, but I feel like over the next 2 years there's a lot of sort of working on that side of things, the healing side of things and the internal stuff as well. Not sure whether some of you have birthdays around December as well. I feel really drawn to December for anniversaries and birthdays connected with group 3. And I just see like water and stepping stones. So just stepping stones and taking your time with things and just seeing. The water is smooth and the water is like still though. So whatever challenges you've got coming up, you can handle them and you will move through them. Yeah, that's just the message that's just come through for group 3. So I hope that resonates for you, and thank you for listening.